वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषये भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। There is a typo in this, Asmadacharya. Typo, only I'm just saying this. Asmadacharya Paryanta. Asmad Acharya Paryanta. After 100 classes, now only it's seeing the typo in the Asmadacharya Paryanta. I don't know whether any of you observed that. Asmad Acharya Paryanta Vande Guru Paramparam. Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad-padam Shankaram Lokashankaram Sakshat Kratam Dayanandam Paramarthasvarupinam Tattvajnana Prashastaram Pranatosmi Param Padam. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhetavastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Bhagavate Vaivasvataya Brahma Vidyacharya Nachiketase cha. The first mantra. Second chapter, second section. Puram ekadashadvaram.
पुरम् एकादशद्वारम्
तस्यावक्रचेतसः
तस्यावक्रचेतसः
अनुष्ठाय न शोचति.
अनुष्ठाय न शोचति
विमुक्तश्च विमुच्यते.
विमुक्तश्च विमुच्यते
एतद्वैतत्
एतद्वैतत्
next mantra. Next mantra we have done Ravadi Bhashyam. Next mantra. Satu
सतो
न एकशरीरपुरवर्ती एव आत्मा
न एक शरीर पुरवर्ती
आत्मा
किं तर्हि
किं तर्हि
सर्वपुरवर्ती
सर्वपुरवर्ती
कथं
कथं
it is a Sangati Bhashya. The mantra is the Agumsat starts from there. So it is not the mantra. Satu na ekashri paravati. It's not the mantra. It is the Bhashya. It is in bold black. So it is not the mantra. Mantra is Agumsaha Shuchisat. Agumsa Shuchisat.
Hahum Shuchisat
Vasvarantarikshasat.
Vasurantarikshat
Ota Vedishat.
Hota
Vedishat
Ithir Duronasat.
Athitir
Drishat Varasadrisat. Vyomasat.
Vyomasat
Abja Goja.
Goja
Adrija.
Atraja
Mritaja Adrija Ritam Brihat.
Ritaja Atrija
Satu na eka sharira puravarti atma. Because the previous mantra, we saw that Atma, the Atma is Ekadasha Puravarti Atma iti. Ekadasha Puravarti Atma is Atma which is living, which is dwelling in this Pura, Sharira, Pura. The Shariram is Puram Iva Puram. Tasmin Pure Sharire is Ekadasha Pure Ekadasha Puri. This is called Ekadasha Puri. Tasmin Purau. Tasmin Purau. Tasmin Purau Sharire Varti. Vartate Atma iti, the previous mantra. But can Shariram confine the Atma to only one, this Shariram alone? Eka Shariram, one Shariram. Na Eka Sharira Puravarti Atma. Atma is not Eka Sharira Puravarti. It is not dwelling, it is not confined to only one body alone. Na Eka Sharira Puravarti Atma. Na Kintargi. Then what is that? Eka Sharira Puravarti is Atma. That Atma is not confined to one Shariram alone. Then what is that? Kintargi. Sarva Puravarti. Sarva Shariravarti. Sarva Puravarti. Atma is in all the Shariram. Therefore, it is not confined to one Shariram. Atma, it is in all the Shariram, all the Pura, all the bodies. Tat Katam, how is that? That is, Atma is everywhere. When Atma is everywhere only, then only it can be in all the Shariram. It can be in all the Shariram. When you say it can be in all the Shariram, it is not Kunde Badramiva. That Badra fruit, it is in the jar. Not like that. It is not like that. Atma is contained in the container. Atma is kept in the container. The Shariram is the container. Not like that. Everything being Atma, so therefore nothing being excluded. Therefore, Sarva Puravarti. Puram is also Atma alone. This Puram is also Atma. Puram being Mithya, the Shariram being Mithya. Mithya is Satyam, but Satya Atma cannot be Mithya. This point is often not understood. People who are studying or study Vedanta, they say everything is Mithya, Atma is Satyam. Everything is Mithya means Mithya is Satyam. But Satyam is not Mithya. Mithya Dukkham is Dukkham. Mithya Sukham is Sukham. The Vyavahara, it has got reality that cannot be denied. But it is being Mithya, it is Satyam only in Vyavahara. And that Mithya is because of Satya Atma. And Satya Atma is not Mithya. So, Mithya is unreal. It means it has its existence, it has validity in the Vyavahara. It has got Vyavaharika Satta, not Paramarthika Satta. If it is totally not there, then Sukham, Dukkham, everything we can dismiss. Can you dismiss Sukham and Dukkham, what you experience in the dream? In the dream, it is true. In the dream, you suffer. In the dream, you enjoy. The suffering and the enjoyment in the dream is the reality in the dream. It is Pratibhasika Satta. It is true. For the dreamer, it is true, not for the waker. The waker is a jnani. For the dreamer, it is a jnani jiva. For him, it is true. As long as he is in the dream, he has to wake up to negate that it is not true. But in the dream, it is true. Only with regard to the waking, it is not true. In the dream, it is true. And the dream reality is because of the very person who is in all the avastha, is a dreamer, is a waker, and he is a sleeper. That gives satta to even the pratibhasika reality. So pratibhasika is unreal, you can say, with respect to the other reality, vyavaharika reality. Not in pratibhasika, you cannot say it is not real. If it is not real, then you will not be experiencing sukha dukkha, no sukha dukkha anubhava, but it is there. Therefore, mithya is satyam, but satyam is not mithya. So, therefore, the Satya Atma which is Sarvagata, it is not confined to any shariram. It is not confinable. It is not confinable. Everything, when we say the whole Jagat is Parameshvara, which includes this shariram, and the Sharira Puraswami is what is Atma. Shariram is also Atma, Puraswami is also Atma. They are not different, but this Shariram, which is made of a Panchabhuta, it has come from the Atma. And the same Atma, it is obtained the Shariram. That is what in the Shruti, in the Taittiriya Upanishad. Tadeva Nupravishat Tadanupravishya Satchatyacha Bhavat. The Pravesha, Anupravesha Shruti. As though this Atma has entered this Shariram. So, this Shariram cannot be different from Atma. This Jagat cannot be different from Atma. The Shariram for the Veshti Jiva, it is Atma, but it is, without Atma, it is Jadam. A stone, that is also Atma. A mountain, that is also Atma, but they are Jadam. So, Sat Rupena, as existence, as such Rupa, it is Atma. Whereas in the Chaitanya, Jiva, Chaitanya, whereas in Chaitanya, in the Chaitana Vastu, it is in the form of Chit. Chit Rupa Atma. So, Sat and Chit, that Atma, Sachit Atma alone is. There is nothing other than Sachit Atma. So therefore the whole Jagat is Atma, Ishvara, Parameshvara, that as though confined by this Puram, the Shariram. And therefore you cannot say it is Eka Sharira Varti. It is Sarva Pura Varti, Sarva Sharira Varti. Tat Katam, that is, is explained, that is presented by this mantra in a poetic way. Mantra in a poetic way, Upanishad presents that. How is that? Agum Sat, Agum Sat, Agum Sas Shuchi Sat, Agum Sas Shuchi Sat, Agum Saha is Amsaha. Amsaha is Amsa Pakshi. You know the word, by the word Amsa is Amsa Pakshi. Amsa Pakshi is that swan which drinks only the water which drinks only the milk leaving out the water. It knows, it can distinguish the milk mixed with the water. It separates the milk from the water. That is why that Amsa Pakshi stands for Viveka. Sannyasis are called Amsa, Paramahamsa, Viveki, Jnani. Here, this Hamsaha doesn't mean swan. Here Amsaha means Suryaha. How do we know Suryaha? Unless Bhashyakara says, we don't know. Bhashyakara, he gives in the commentary that Amsaha is Suryaha. He has got the reason to say, because he knows the Shastram. Shastram, some places, it would have used the Amsaha meaning Suryaha, or Bhashyakara himself will give the reason why it is called, why Amsaha mean Surya. Amsaha. Amsaha Surya Rupaha. Surya Rupaha San Shuchi Sat. Amsaha, we say Amsaha. That which moves, it's called Amsaha. The word Amsaha, from the Han means to kill, Han Dhatu. But here it has got a different meaning. Amsaha, when we say, Amsaha is that which moves, which is moving. Amsaha is which is moving. Hanti. Bhashyakara will say, Amsaha Hanti. Hanti is what? Han means to kill. Hanti is killing. Here it doesn't mean killing. It means Gachati. Hanti means Gachati. That which moves. Where does it move? It moves in the sky. Akashe. It moves in the sky. Akashe. Shuchi Sat. Surya Rupaha Amsaha San. This Atma, Shuchi Sat, Shuchau Divi Sidati Gachati iti Shuchi Sat. Shuchau is Divi. Divi is Akasha. Akasha, Shuchau. Akasha, or it is, Shuchi means pure. So in the pure means what? Pure Akasha or Swarga. Divi is Swarga. So this Amsa, this Surya, which moves in, which moves in the sky, in the Akasha, which is pure. Akasha can never be contaminated. So Suchau Divi, this Adityaha, the Suryaha, it is Atma, Surya Rupa Atma, Sidati Gachati. So Surya Devata, that Surya, the Pratyaksha Surya, which is Brahma, Pratyaksham Brahma. Surya is Pratyaksham Brahma. That's why Surya, here Bhashyakara says Surya, Aditya Atmana. The Bhashyam we will see. Aditya Atmana. This Aditya, the Surya Rupaha San Atma. This Surya Rupaha San Atma That is this Surya, this Atma which is in the form of Surya. Surya is Pratyaksha Devata, which is moves in the pure sky, in the upper sky. Divi, it is Gachati. That is the dwelling place for Surya. So Hamsaha Sana Shuchisat Divau Tishtati Gachati. So Surya is Pratyaksha Devata. It is Pratyaksha Brahma. Pratyaksha Brahma Surya Devata. Surya is not different from Brahma. It is also everything being Brahma. Surya is Brahma. The Surya Upanishad, Surya Devata is praised as Surya is Atma, from which everything has come into being. The Gayatri Mantra also, that Surya Devata, Tatsavitur Varenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi, Tatsavituhu Varenyam Diyaha Naha Prachodayat. And that Surya, from that Surya alone, Suryadvai Kalvimani Bhutani Jayante, like in Taittiriya Upanishad. Taittiriya Upanishad, from that Brahma, everything has come, everything is sustained in Brahman, everything resolves back to Brahma. Similarly, in the Surya Upanishad, Surya is looked upon as Brahma. It is not different from it is Brahma alone. Pratyaksha Brahma. It is available for your ready perception. With your physical eye, you can see Brahma. Surya Devata. Suryadvai Kalvimani Bhutani Jayante. One Upanishad said from Brahma, this Sarvani Bhutani Jayante. And Surya Upanishad says from Surya, every being has come into being. Therefore, Surya must be Pratyaksham Brahma. Tvameva Pratyaksham Karma Kartasi. Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi. Tvameva Pratyaksham Vishnurasi. Tvameva Pratyaksham Rudrosi. Tvameva Pratyaksham Mrigasi. Surya is Pratyaksha Brahma. He is a Pratyaksha Vishnu. He is a Pratyaksha Rudraha. It is all the Vedas. Everything is Surya. Adityat Vayuhu Jayate. Adityat Bhumir Jayate. Adityat Apo Jayante. Adityat Jyotir Jayate. Adityat Vyomadisho Jayante. Everything has come into being from Surya. Therefore, what is this Surya? Surya is Brahma. So, Brahma Rupena, Atma Rupena, Suryaha Amsaha, Suchau Divi Akashe, Sidati Tishtati Gachati Iti. This is it's Sarvatma. Sarvatma is presented. This Sarvatma is presented in a very beautiful way, poetic way. It is presented. And another place, the simple Shanti Pata we have seen, Shanno Mitraha. There we say, Namaste Vayo, Tameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi. Vayu is Pratyaksha Brahma. Vayu is Pratyaksha Brahma, and yes, Surya is Pratyaksha Brahma. Which is Pratyaksha Brahma? Everything is Brahma. There is nothing other than Brahma. When you say this is Brahma and that is not, no, that is everything is. That is why everything is. When everything is, what about this Jiva Atma? That is also Brahma. One need not alienate oneself from this Brahma. So, therefore, not Eka Sharira Puravarti, it is Sarva Sharira Puravarti. So, Agumsaha, Shuchisat, then Vasuhu Antarikshasat. Vasuhu means here, it means Vayuhu. Vasuhu is Vayuhu. Vayuhu Antarikshasat. Where is this Vayu? The Pratyaksham Brahma Vayu. Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi. Namaste Vayu. That Vayu, it is in the Antariksha. Antarikshasat. Antariksha. The Vayu which is in the Antariksha. That is the intermediary space in the space, it is there. Vayu is that which is Brahma. Vayu. Vayu is Vayu Rupena. Vayu Rupena Sarvavayita san antarikshe akashe sidati gacchati iti antarikshasat. So Vasuhu is Vayu, and that Vayu is Sarvavasayita. It is resides in all the beings. It is everywhere. And as though it has got a location where Akasha. Akashe Sidati Gacchati iti Vayu. That Vayu is Brahma. Vasturantarikshasat. Then Hota. Hota is Hotru. Hotra is the name of the Rig Veda priest, the Vaidika. The Yajna, the Vaidika from each Veda are involved in performing the Yajna in a Homa, in a Vaidika Karma. So the Hota is the priest who represents the Rig Veda. His job is to invoke the Devatas in the Agni. And the priest who represents the Yajurveda is Advaryu. He offers ahutis into the Agni which has been kindled. The Devatas who have been invoked in the Agni, to them, this Advaryu offers ahuti. Udgatra is the name of the priest who represents Samaveda. Samaveda, he sings Samagana, praising the Devatas for whom this Yajna is performed. And the priest who represents the Atharva Veda is called Brahma. His job is to look upon, to oversee, to monitor the whole ritual, whether everything is prepared in keeping with the injunctions of the Shastra, everything is done properly, the steps are followed properly. That is his job. And he knows the other Vedas also. That is why he is represents. That is why he supervises the activities of the ritual. So here the Upanishad says, Hota Vedishat, Hota Vedishat. So here Hota is Hotru, Rikaranta, Hota generally it means the priest, the Rig Veda priest. But here it means Agnihi. Here Hota means Agni. Agni Rupaha San. This Agni Rupaha San, this Hota is Agni. This Agni Rupaha San, it is, where is it? It is present on the earth. It is present on the earth. Prithvivyatmaka Vedyam Sidati. Vedi is the place where near the Homakonda, where all the ritual, the Vedika things are kept, or the place where the ritual is done. That is called Vedi. Vedi means the place where the Homa, the Vedic karma is done. That is called Vedi. Or the place where all the things of the Homa are kept. That's called Vedi. It's a consecrated place. It's a consecrated place where the Homa Kunda is kept, or the materials which are required for the Homa, they are kept. That's called Vedi. So, therefore, that place is a highly consecrated place. It is preserved during the Homa. So, this Agni Rupaha San Atma, it is located on the earth. It is located on the Vedi. So this Atma, which is in the form of fire, is located in the earth. So Agni is this Atma. This Agni is Atma. Agni Devata is Atma. And the location is given, located in the Vedi. So everything has got location is given. Location means it is not only confined to that. Like the Atma is not confined to the Sharira. Similarly, Hamsaha, Suryaha is not confined only to, as Pratyaksham Brahma, as Brahma it is not confined only to, confined only to the, the Akasha. Similarly, Vasuhu. Similarly, Vasuhu it is, means Vayu it is seen it is seen moving in the space. But as Brahma it is everywhere. So it is Brahma. The Brahma, which is in the form of Vayu, it has got its residence, it has got its place, or it has got its movement in the Akasha. That is the meaning. Similarly, the Hota, this fire has its location in the Vedi. Vedi represents the Prithvi, the Bhumi. So, Bhumau Sridati, iti Vedi, Vedishat. Then Atitir Durro Nasat. Atiti means, generally Atiti means guest who comes with no prior appointment. That's called Atiti. Here Atiti doesn't mean guest. You cannot take the literal meaning of the word guest here. Atiti here it means Somarasa, that is called Atiti. Atiti is Somarasaha. Somarupaha san Atiti. And where is it this Atiti, this Somarasa? This Somarasa, it is in Duro Nasat. Duro Nasat, the Somarasa, which is extracted from the Soma Lata, the Soma creeper, and that Somarasa, it is kept in a vessel, and the vessel is called the Patram. The Patram is called Durona. So, the Somarasa Rupa San Atma is located in the vessel, is located in the vessel, and the vessel is called Durona. So this Atma in the form of the Soma Rasa, Soma juice, it is located in the jar. The jar. The name of the jar is Durona. Durona Sat Soma Rasa Adara Kalasa. Kalasa. Kalase Stitaha. Iti Duro Nasat. So Atitihi is Soma Rasa. Soma Rasa, that Soma juice. So Soma Rupaha San Eshaha Atma, it is located in that Kalasa, in the vessel. Adara Kalasa, Stitaha, it is located in that. Therefore, Duro Nasat. Then Nrishat, Varasat. Nrishat is human being. Manushya. Nrishat is human being. And Bhashyakara will give another meaning for also this Atitya Drona Satya that we will see when we read the Bhashyam. And we are seeing only the literal meaning of this, the simple meaning of the mantra. Then this Atma, it is Nrishat. Nrishat is human beings. In the human being, this Atma is dwelling in human beings. Atma is dwelling, and the Upanishad is going to say where and all it dwells, it lives. Atma dwells. It means Atma dwells means, as I told before, it is not dwelling inside of something. There is no inside and outside of Atma. To say that water is in the wave, it means that the water has got location in the wave. Wave is water only. Water is in the wave when we say the water is nothing, the wave is nothing but the water. The water is in the form of the wave only. That is over here also. So Atma is located, Atma is in the object, it's located in the object, in the place inside some, we don't use the word inside, so inside and outside for Atma. Atma is in human being when we say it is like the wave. It is like saying water is in the wave. The water is nothing, the wave is nothing but the water. That idea only is in the Bhagavad Gita, in the 9th chapter, Bhagavan Krishna beautifully says that That is, there is nothing other than this Atma. So there is no location. There is no location. That location implies two things. Location implies two things, and one thing is mithya. Therefore, it's only Atma. Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyakta murtina matstani sarvabhutani achaham teshu avastitaha. The very next shloka he says, Achamastani bhutani pashyame yogameshwaram. Bhuta vrinnacha bhutastaha mamatma bhuta bhavanaha. This is important shloka in the Gita, 9th chapter, 4th and 5th shloka. So the idea is everything Matstani sarva bhutani. Achaham teshu avasitaha. Every being, everything lives, has got a dwelling place in me. I don't live in them. It means what? Achamastani bhutani pashyame yogameshwaram. Next shloka itself it looks as though he is contradicting. Bhutani namachstani. Not that every being locates in me. It means what? Everything is me alone. There is no beings and me. Everything is me alone. That me alone in the form of every being. Similarly here also. The water is in the wave when we say. The wave is nothing but the water alone. Without water, there is no wave. Without water, there is no wave. So water is it the cause for the wave? It is only you can say water as a cause, but what cause? It is vivarta karanam. It is vivarta karanam, not parinama karanam. So that vivarta karanam only. Vivarta karanam, this Brahma, without undergoing any change, which is in the form of this Jagat. Vivarta karanam, Brahma, upadana karanam, Brahma. Abhina nimitta upadana karanam. When we say abhina nimitta upadana karanam is, this karanam, Brahma is vivarta, without undergoing change. It is in the form of everything. This Jagat is Brahma. It doesn't mean that Brahma has undergone some change to become the Brahma. It is not parinama. If undergoes change, if Brahma is mutable, then it's a problem. Then it is not Satyam, because it is subject to change without undergoing any change. Therefore, it is Vivarta. Without undergoing change, it is in the form of everything. Therefore, Brahma as a Karanam, when you say, what Karanam? It is Vivarta Upadana Karanam, not Parinama Karanam. So similarly, here also, when we say Drishat, Varasat, Ritasat, it means the Brahma, the Atma, it is staying, it is dwelling in the beings, in the Devas, it is in Ritasat, it is in the Rita, the meaning of the word Rita, Ritam means truthfulness. But here, Ritasat, the word Rita, it means, Bhashakara will say, the word Rita, Rite Satye, or Yagneva Sidati iti. Rita means Yajna. Rita means Satyam, or Yajna. Yagneva Sidati iti Ritasat. That is called Ritasat. Then Vyomasat. Vyoma is Akasha. Vyoman. Atma is present in the Vyoma, in the Akasha. Akasha means everything, whatever beings are there in the Akasha. It includes all the birds, all the birds, everything. Everything is all the birds, all the living things, whether it is available for your perception or not. Even the bacteria, virus, everything is Vyomasat. Then Abjaha. Abjaha is that which is born out of water, born in water. All the aquatic creatures, they are Atma. Gojaha. Go means cow, but here it is not cow. Go also can mean Indriyani. That is also not the meaning here. Gojaha means, here Goja means Prithvi. Goja is Prithvi. Therefore, Prithvi born. Goja. Prithivyaha jayate. That is, Prithivyaha gojaha, goja referring to the Prithvi, the Bhumi, Bhumau Udvija Rupena Jataha. Jatani Sarvani, Pashupakshi Ityadini. So, that which is born from the Prithvi. Similarly, Ritajaha. Ritajaha means the Rita is Yajna Visa. So, Ritajaha is that which are that is the accessories which are used in the rituals. All the ladle, all the various ahutis, whatever required for the yajna. So that is called Ritajaha. Ritajaha. So Atma is there in the form of Ritajaha. It is Ritajaha, it is there. Ritajaha. Then Adrijaha. Adrijaha is that which are born from the Adrija mountains. What are born from the mountain? It includes the beings also, and also Nadi, the river, rivulets, stream, everything which is born from the mountain. Adrija. Adrija is Parvata. So Adrijaha means Parvatebhyaha. Parvatebhyaha Nadya Rupena Jataha. Referring to that. It is Atma. It is Atma. So Adrijaha, Atma which is in the form of rivers, streams, rivulets which are born from the mountain. Adrija, then Ritam. Ritam Brihat. Final word is Ritam. Ritam Brihat. So here Ritam means the Atma which is in the form of Satyam, which is in the form of Satyavastu. Ritam is Bhadaragitam, that which cannot be negated. Sarvatmakatvam Ritam Bhadaragitam, that which cannot be negated. It means that Satyam, that all pervasive reality, which is Satyam, which is not negatable, which is Brigat, all pervasive, which is Brigat, Mahan, it is Brigat, Brigat Ritam. Brigat Ritam means Satyam, the reality. Brigat is which is vast, all pervasive, infinite. That Brahma. So Brigat is Brahma. The Brahma, the Satyam, Brahma Satyam. That's what it is. Brigat Ritam, that infinite reality, that Brahma is Satyam. The Atma, Brahma, Brahmatma, which is all pervasive, which is Rit, which is not negatable, which is not negatable. So that Ritam Brigat, that unnegatable Brahma, that alone it is in, that alone is in the Suchi in the form of sun. It is in the Suchi, in the Divi, in the heaven, in the form of Surya, which alone is in the Akasha, that intermediary space as the Vasu, the Vayu, which alone in the earth, in the form of the fire, the Vedi, which alone is in the form of this Atiti, the Soma Rasa juice in the Duronasata, in the jar. Or Atiti could be taken as a literal meaning, guest you can take, who dwells in the house. Then that same Brigat Brahma, it is in Nrishat Varasat, it has its place, dwelling place in human beings, Nareshu, which alone dwells in Varaha. Varaha is Deva. Deva is called Varaha because they are superior beings. Therefore, Varasat. That alone, it is Jagat Brahma alone, it is located, it is dwells in Vyomasat, in the space, and that alone it is Abjaha, Gojaha, Ritajaha, Adrijaha iti. That Jagat Brahma alone, in the form of different beings, are born from the water, earth, and also it is in the form of the accessories which are used in the yajna. Yajna is their breath. Therefore, the word yajna also is that which are in the form of many accessories which are used in the yajna. But also it's Brigat Brahma Eva. And that Adrija, which is originates from the mountains, which is born from the mountains. The Brihat Brahma alone, it is born from the mountain in the form of the river, etc. Everything is Brahma. So the Sarvatmakatvam of Brahma is presented in this beautiful mantra. This is the meaning. The meaning can be understood only with the help of Bhashyam. Otherwise, the meaning is very difficult. Amsaha, how do you take what is the meaning of Amsaha? How can you take the meaning of Amsaha to be Suryaha? Without Bhashyakara, it is not possible. So we will read the Bhashyam. Amsaha anti gacchati iti.
हंसः हन्ति गच्छति इति
Shuchisat
शुचिषत्
Shau Divya
शत्
Divyadityatmana Sidati iti.
शुचौ दिव्यादित्यात्मना सीदति इति
Divi Adityatmana. Divyadityatmana is Divi. Is Divi is Swarga. Swarga Loka. Divi Adityatmana. So Divyadityatmana.
इति
Okay. So Amsaha is what is Amsaha? Anti. Anti means not killer, not killing. Anti means Gachati. Gara says Gachati. Hanti is equal to Gachati. So Hanti Gachati. The mover, the goer, the one which is moving, the one moves, one who goes. Gantr, Ganta, that is called Amsaha. The one who moves. Who is that? It is Adityatmana. Aditya is Surya. Suryaha Adityatmana. Adityatmana in the form of sun. In the form of sun. Gachati. Sidati Gachati. Sidati is dwells. Gachati moves. So Sidati Gachati. Which moves, which dwells. It is a dwelling place. It is a dwelling place for the Surya. What is a dwelling place? Which is a dwelling place? This Suchi. That is Shuchau Saptami. Divi. That is Dyav in the heaven. Divi is heaven. So therefore, this Hamsa, the Surya, it is moves in the Divi, in the heaven, in the Swarga. Heaven means it is the space above the intermediary space, upper space. So Adityatmana, Aditya Rupena, this Ritam Brigat, this Brigat Brahma, it moves in the Divi iti. The next line. Vasuhu Vasayati Sarvan iti.
वसुः
वसुः
वासयति
वासयति
सर्वान्
सर्वान्
इति
Vaivatmana Antarikshe Sidati iti Antarikshasat.
वायुवात्मना
अन्तरिक्षे
अन्तरिक्षे
सीदते इति
अन्तरिक्षत्
सत्
Vayuhu Vayu Atmana Vayu Vasuhu Vasayati Sarvaniti. Vasayati Sarva. Vasayati means the causative, that which cause Sarvan, all the beings. All the beings Vasayati. That which cause all the beings live, which makes all the beings survive. All the beings live. That which is a cause for all the beings to live, for their existence, that which is the cause for the existence of all the beings. That is called Vasuhu. That is Vasu. Vasuhu is, what is that Vasu? Vayu. Why it is Vayu? Because Prana. Vayu is Prana. Without Prana, no beings can live. Therefore, Pranaha, that is Vayu. Vayuvatmana, that Vayu, which is in the form of, which is Vayuvatmana, that Vayu, that Atma, which is in the form of Vayu. Vayuvatmana, the Atma, which is in the form of Vayu, that Prana in the individual and in the world, in the external world, Antarikshe Sidati, it moves in the intermediary space. Antariksha, Akasha. So, Vayu, the Atma, which is in the form of Vayu, it has its dwelling place, Siddhati. So, Siddhati, here in all the mantra you can say Shuchisat, Vasu Antariksha, Sat. What is that Sat? Sat is, Bhashikara says, Siddhati, Shadradhatu. Shadradhatu, you know, Sadhu means the Upanishad also from the Shadradhatu only. Upanipurvasya Shadradhatu Vipratyantasya we have seen, which means by it means jnanam, nischaya jnanam, by the destruction of this ajnanam. Dhatu is Shadlu. From Shadlu Dhatu only Siddhati. Shadlu Dhatu, when you decline in Latlakara, Siddhati, Siddhataha, Siddhanti. Siddhanti Mamagatrani, Mukam cha Parishushati, we have seen. Siddhanti Mamagatrani, that Mamagatrani, my limbs fall apart. That meaning also is there for Siddhati. Siddhati also means sit. Sit means it could be physically sitting, Siddhati, Upavishati, or it could be dwelling, Siddhati. So Bhashakara takes that. That Shadulu Dhatu only. Satu becomes Siddhati. Antariksha Satu means Antarikshe Siddhati. Antarikshe Siddhati. Shuchi Satu, Shuchau Siddhati, which dwells, which lives, which sits in the Divi. Sitting means what? Dwelling. That is what Siddhati here. So, Atma in the form of Vayu, Antarikshe, Siddhati iti. Next line. Hota Agnihi.
Hota
Hota
Agnihi.
Agnihi.
Agnirvai Hota.
Agnirvai
Hota.
Hotah.
Iti Shrutehe.
Iti
Iti Shrutehe.
Vedyam Prithvyam Siddhati iti.
Vedyam
Vedyam
Prithvyam
Prithvyam
Sidati
Sidati
iti.
Iti
Vedishat.
Vedishat.
Iyam Vedihi Paraha Antaha Prithvyah.
Iyam
Iyam
Vedihi
Vedihi
Paraha
Paraha
Antah
Antah
Prithivyaha.
Prithivyaha
Ityadi Mantra Varnat.
Ityadi
Ityadi
Mantra
Mantra
Varnat.
Varnat.
So Hota is Agni. Hota doesn't mean the Rigveda priest. Hota Agnihi. Agni by Hota. Iti Shrutehe. So Vashakara gives a quote from the Shruti. So from which Upanishad we have to see. So Agnir by Hota. So Hotra is Agni. Hotra is Agni. Agni is fire. So Agni, Agnihi vai Hota. It means Agni is the Hota. So therefore here Hotra can be taken as Agni. Agnir vai Hota is a Shruti Vakyam. Iti Shrutehe. From Shruti Vakya we have heard Hota is Agni. Agni is Hota, therefore Hota is Agni. So Shruti Vakya is that. Then Vedyam. Vedyam is Prithvyam. Vedi is Prithvi. Bhumau, the earth. Siddhati dwells. What dwells? The fire. Fire representing the Agni, the Homa, the Yajna, the ritual, which has its dwelling place, the earth. Therefore, Vedi meaning Prithvi, Vedi Shatu. Vedi plus Sat plus Kvipratyaya. Vedi Shatu. Upapada Samasa. All these are Upapada Samasa. Vedi Shatu. Iyam Vedihi, this altar. This altar. And the quote says, Iyam Vedihi Paraha Antaha Prithuvyaha. This Vedi is considered to be, this Vedihi is considered to be Paraha. It is considered to be the superior. It is considered to be superior, means sacred. This Vedi is sacred. It is Paraha Antaha Prithuvyaha. It is sacred. It is highly sacred. Why? Because it is a place where all the yajna materials are kept, or yajna kunda is placed. Therefore, it is highly sacred. So there, Atma, Brahma, Kritam, Birgat is located. This Agni, which is Brahma Rupa Agni, is as its location in this Vedi. Prithvivyam Vedi Sidati Vedishata iti. Next line. Atitihi
Atitihi.
Atitihi.
Somah San.
Somah
Somahasan.
Sun is
Somahas.
Shatranta. Sun is from the Asdhatu. Sun, Santau, Santaha. Somaha, sun. Beings, Somaha, Somarasa, Soma juice. So, Somaha, sun. Durone.
Durone.
Purone.
What is Durona? Kalashe.
Kalashe.
Sidati iti Duronasat.
Sitati
Sidati
iti
iti
Duronasat.
This is one meaning. Bhashyakara gives the meaning. Atiti means Somaha, Soma Rasa, Soma Rasaha, sun. Durone, that the Adara, that Kalasha. Rasa, Soma Rasa Adara Kalasha, that vessel. In the vessel, this Somarasa is, so Somarasa is what? The Somarasa is Brahmatma. This Brahmatma, which is in the form of Somarasa, it is located in the vessel, in the pot called Durona. See the tea dwells. Therefore, Durona Sat. Then Vashyakara gives another meaning. Brahmanaha
Brahmanaha.
Irupena va
Atitirupenava.
Atirupena va.
Duroneshu Grigeshu
Duroneshu.
Duroneshu.
Keshu.
Sidati iti.
Sitati iti.
Sidati.
The Brahmana,
Idati iti.
the Brahmana who is in the form of the Atiti. Atiti Rupena Brahmanaha who is in the form of the guest. Now he is dwelling, is staying where Duroneshu Grigeshu is dwelling in the house. In the house. So Brahmanaha Atitirupena Duroneshu Grigeshu Sidati. Therefore, Duronasat. So the Brahmana, therefore only Atiti Devo Bhava. Why this Atiti? Atiti is, the Brahmana is Brahma. Atiti, the guest, is Brahma. Now he is staying in the house. Who has come to somebody's house and he is staying. So he is Atiti Deva, is a Deva, Bhagavan, Brahma. Therefore, that meaning also can be taken. Taking the literal meaning of the word Atiti. Then the next one. It is not Trishan, it's a typo, Nrishan, Nrishat, Nrishu.
Drushan.
You can spot the mistake. It is not Trishan Nrishu. It is Nrishat Nrishu. Sandhi has happened. Where Sandhi is there? Nrishat plus Nrishu. Raha, Arunasike, Arunasikova. Therefore, Nrishan Nrishu. So Nrishat Nrishu.
Drishu.
Manusheshu.
Manushyeshu.
Sidati iti Nrishat.
Sidati iti Nrishat.
So Nrishat, Nr and Shat. Here also Upapada Samasa. Nr stands for Nrishu. Manusheshu Sat Sidati. Manusheshu Sidati. Manusheshu Asti Vartate. Atma. So the Atma, Vedatam Brigat, it is the indweller of the human beings. It is dwelling in the human beings. That is why it is called Vasudeva. Vasati Sarvasmin, Sarvabhut, Sarvasminiti, Vasudeva. So it dwells in the human beings, not only the human beings, it is in all the beings. So human beings and in all the beings. Manusheshu, then Deveshu api. Manushya Deva, then it includes all the Jiva. So Deva is, they are greater than human beings. Therefore, Varasat, Vareshu, Deveshu, Sidati iti. You can repeat.
Varasat Vareshu Deveshu Sidati iti.
Vara is Deva. Vara means it is best. So here Deva, it means Deva. You have to take the meaning of the word Vara to be Deva. Deveshu. Deveshu Sidati. That Brahma, Brahmatma, it is dwelling in the Devas. It is the same Brahma dwelling in the human beings, in the form of human beings, in the form of Devas also. So therefore, Vareshu Sidati. Use the word dwelling in as though it is Atma is inside, but we understand the meaning of the word dwelling in. So therefore, no problem, you can use the word dwelling in, residing in. So, Vareshu Deveshu, in the gods, in the Devas, is Sirati dwells located what this Brigat Brahma. It is the one which is the being of all the gods. This Brahma is the one which is the being of all the Manusyas. That is the meaning. The being of all the Manusyas, the being of all the Devas. Then Ritasat,
Ritasat,
तसत्
Ritam Satyam,
ऋतं
Ritam
सत्यं
Satyam,
Yajnova,
Yajno Va,
Tasmin Sidati iti.
Tasmin
तस्मिन् सीदति
Sidati
इति
Iti,
So Bhashyakara says, Ritam is Satyam, the truth, Satyam, or Yajna, sacrifice. This Yajna, that Yaga, the sacrificial ritual. Yajnova, Tasmin Sidati. This Brigat Ritam, it is located, it is dwells in the form of this Yajna. Yajna Rupena Vartate, Brahmatma Yajna Rupena Vartate iti. So Yajnaha is ritual. Tasmin Sidati. In that Satyam, in truth, or in the form of the Yajna, Atma dwells. Atma, the being of in the form of the truth. The truth is Brahma, and in the form of this Yajna, the same Brahma is. So therefore, Rutasat, Vyomasat,
व्योम
Vyomasat,
सत्
Vyomni Akashe Sidati iti Vyomasat.
व्योम्नि
Vyomni
आकाशे
Akashe
सीदति
Sidati
इति
Iti
व्योमसत्
Vyomasat,
Vyomasat, Vyomni, or Vyomni is Akasha. Vyoman Shabda. Akaranta, Napumsakalinga. Vyomni Akashe Sidati. So, in the Akasha, it is there. Where in the Akasha? In the Akasha, many birds are there. Many birds are there. And Akasha can also mean Hridaya Akasha. That also possible. Vyomni Akashe Sidati. What Akasha? Hridaya Akasha. That Hridi, that Hridaya Guhayam Tishtati. So, you can take Akasha to be the external Akasha or internal Akasha. So, Sidati. So, Akashe, if you take external Akasha, it is in the form of the beings which are in the Akasha. So, in the form of the beings which are in the Akasha, the Brahma is, the dwells means is. It's not really an action, it is. The isness. So, Brahma, which is in the form of the beings in the Akasha, it is. Brahma, which is in the Hridaya Guha. The Hridaya Guhayam. Yo ved nigitam Guhayam parame vyoman. So that also vyoman. The Taittiriya Upanishad, Brahma Vida Apnoti Param Tadesha Bhikta Satyam Yadam Anantam Brahma Yo Ved Nihitam Guhayam Parame Vyoman. Parame Vyoman. That Vyoman is Vyomni. Parame Vyomni, in the superior Vyomni Akasha, which is a superior Akasha, Hridaya Akasha, Nihitam. that Hridaya Akasha in the Guha of Hridaya Akasha, this Brahma is, that is Upalabdhi Sthanam, iti Upanishad says. Therefore, that Akasha can be also be taken. The next line. Abjaha Apsu
Abjaha
Apsu
Apsu
Shankashukti Makaradi Rupena Jayate iti.
Shangashukti Makaradi Rupena Jayate iti.
Abjaha is Apsu, in the water. The water is born. What is born? Shanka. Shanka is conch. Shukti is the special, the pearl, Shukti. Then Makaradi. Makara is crocodile, alligators, etc. All these are Jayate, born. All these are born in the water. So the Brahma, which is in the form of all these beings which are born of water. So Atma, which is in the form of the being of, it is in the form of the beings which are born of water. So Atma is dwells in all the water born things, beings, in the form of this conch, the Shanka, and Shukti, and Makaradi, crocodile, alligators, etc. So Atma manifests in all of them. That is the meaning. Gojaha
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 Gavi Prithvyam
Gavi
Gavi
Prithvyam
Prithvyam
Vrihi Yavari Rupena Jayate iti.
Vrihi
Vrihi
Yavadi
Yavadi
Rupena
Rupena
Yavati
Jayate
Jayate
Rupena
iti.
Jayata iti.
Gojaha. Here Go is, Bhagavan Bhashyakara says, Go is Gavi. Gavi is Prithvyam. Bhumau. Bhumau in the Prithvi. Vrihi Yavari Rupena. Vrihi is paddy. Yavari, Vrihi Yavari Rupena, paddy, barley, etc. In the form of paddy, barley, etc. Jayate, it is born. Jayate, it is born or it is. This Atma is being, is present in the form of the beings, in the form of the things which are born out of the Prithvi, Vrihi Yavari. So in the form of the Vrihi, rice, barley, etc. This Atma. Therefore, the one which is born out of the earth, born in the earth, in the form of these things. What is that? That Atma. Atma manifests. Manifestation of Atma in the form of Shanka, Shukti, Makaradi, etc., which are born of the earth. Gojaha. Okay, that is we have done. Then Vritajaha.
Ritajaha
Prajaha
Yajnanga Rupena Jayate iti.
Yajnanga
Yajnanga
Rupena
Rupena
Jayate
Jayate
iti.
iti.
Anga is accessories. Yajna is the accessories of the yajna. So in the form of the accessories of the yajna, jayate, it is born. It is Atma is manifest. Atma manifests in the form of the yajnangadi, the accessories which are used in the yajna, the ritual. So that is why Brahmarpanam Brahmavihi. Brahmarpanam Brahmavihi Brahmagno Brahmanavatam. Brahmaivatena Gantavyam Brahma Karma Samadhina. All the factors which are involved in the ritual are Brahma. And what is offered is Brahma. And into what it is offered is Brahma. Unto what it is offered is also Brahma. So therefore, Brahma alone. So Brahma manifests in the form of this accessories of the yajna. Adrajaha.
Adrijaha
Prajaha
Parvatebhyaha.
Parvatebhyaha
Parvatebhyaha
Adhyadi Jayate iti.
Nadyadi
Nadyadi
Rupena
Jayate
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 iti
iti.
iti.
Adrijaha. Adrijaha is Parvatebhyaha Jayate. That's called Adrija. What are born of Parvata, the mountain? All the things we can include, the vrikshas, etc. Nadi also is born from the Parvata only. It is a source. The source of Nadi is the Parvata. Ganga flows from the Gangotri, Parvata. So Nadyadi Rupen in the form of rivers. Jayate, it is born. So this Brahmatma, this Atma is present in that which is born from the mountains, present in the form of the rivers which are born from the mountain. So the manifestation of Atma, the form of rivers, etc., which are born from the mountain. It means Brahma is alone is. That is the meaning. Next line we will see. The Sarvatma Bhava is being presented beautifully. That is Bhashyakara says, he concludes with that Bhashyam that we will see. We'll see that in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.
धन्यवाद जी
धन्यवादः
धन्यवाद
हरिः ओम् जी
धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद जी
धन्यवाद जी
धन्यवादः जी